to another card pack opening session. As we go to a profile, you can see I have 20 packs again. We're going to open these all today. I'm hoping for some rares, or there's some growth cards, growth and intellect cards, because with a new Fey hero, that would be quite good. So let's get started, shall we? Open our first pack. It's a single. Berserker's Drive and Fury. It's a common. 6.5 physical damage, 2.5% cooldown reduction, 5.5 attack speed. When it's fully upgraded, a 2.5% cooldown reduction. Standard things here. Another single. Common passive again, Crystal Conduit. 16 energy penetration, 75 mana, and when you upgraded, 150 mana. This would work really well in my mana build for Gadget. This is where I focus purely on having mana rather than any kind of energy power, because I have the Hydro card that turns 5% of your total mana into damage. So it increases my damage output because I've got loads of mana to cast stuff, and then you get your damage from the amount of mana you have, so it's quite useful. Another single, let's have a look. Genesis Torch, already got one of these. I use it for heroes that need to sit at the back, that are likely to get attacked by melee heroes. But pretty standard card. Okay, down to 17. Ooh. What we got here? Chrono Tonic. Plus 6 health regen, plus 7.5% cooldown reduction. Wow, like the reduction on that. Sinister Pierce, uncommon upgrade, 64 physical penetration. Might be good in my Kalari build, potentially. Stone's Heart. 100 health, 16 physical penetration. Maybe on my Chimera build, be good. Potentially in a Rampage build as well, that would be particularly good. Common upgrade, Shock, 32 energy penetration. Pretty simple here. Sorcerer's Ward, already got one of these. I've got another one now. 6.5 energy damage, 16 energy penetration, 2.5 lifesteal, and allows you to play Shadow Wards, guys. I cannot stress how important wards are in the game at the moment, just for keeping people alive and stopping them from getting ganked. Oh, another single card pack. Here we go. Concentrated Pierce, plus 64 physical penetration. It's an uncommon upgrade for intellect. How many intellect heroes are physical? Isn't steel intellect? That might be steel. Might be a good one for steel. You never know. Down to 15 packs now. Let's have a look. Another single. Bounty Stalker. This is good if you're going for a crit build on Kalari. I do not like crit builds. I don't like crit builds. The burst damage is okay, but again, you are subject to the randomness of RNG. I'm not a religious person. I do not pray to RNGesus, so I do not expect to get crits. So not really that useful. Oh, another 5-pack. Let's take a look. Amp Crystal, common passive, plus 6.5 energy damage, 75 mana, plus 150 mana when fully upgraded. Again, I use this in my my mana build for Gadget. Focus Drain, 7.5 lifesteal and intellect. 9% crit chance. Uncommon active. This is a new one. I do not have this. So 3% crit chance, 6.5 energy damage, and when you activate it for 6 seconds on hit with the ability, apply a stack of poison to the target. Okay. With hit on ability, Tainted Maverick. Okay. I'm thinking this would be really, really good to pop on top of Iggy's ultimate, because every time you get hit with his flames, you are then getting hit with a stack of poison, up to a stack of, up to 10 for 6 seconds. So you're probably going to get at least 4 or 5 stacks on there, which would be pretty good. And a Vicious Kinetic, uncommon upgrade, 22 attack speed. Right, what we got here? Flashfire Piston, common passive, physical damage, attack speed, extra attack speed. Fairly standard there. Steel Cutter Gem, 16 physical penetration, 75 mana, plus 150 mana. Again, this is probably a steel type card, because steel uses physical damage, and he's an intellect hero. Energy penetration 75. Yep, we did this earlier. Yep, nice and simple. Vicious Kinetic again, uncommon upgrade. Apparently not that uncommon. And a Sinister Wound, plus 12 crit chance. Nice. Single card. A Beta Heal. A Beta Heal, 5.6 health regen. Nice. Hunter's Guile. This is good if you are trying to catch up with someone and smash them in the face, or trying to run from someone. If someone hits you with a slow, you can easily just get rid of the slow straight away, as it removes all the debuffs. It'll also get rid of poisons and bleeds and burns, I think. So fairly useful if you know you're up against a team with a lot of debuffs. A Red Eye Nitro with 5.5 attack speed, 3% crit. When it's fully upgraded, an extra 5.5 attack speed for your attack speed fury build there. 16 energy penetration, 0.3 mana regen. When it's fully upgraded, you get plus 13 damage. Quantum Casting, common passive, 22 physical armor, 2.5% cooldown reduction. Now, I like using these for casters that sit on the back line and shoot stuff, because you're generally going to get focused down by the melee heroes. They're going to run at you, especially if they got a Kalari. What I do as a Kalari is I attack the back line whilst my team's fighting at the front. I take care of the range at the back, so it's good to have that physical armor there. Concentrated Shock, uncommon upgrade, 64 energy penetration. Nicely. 10 packs left. Greater Drain, 7.5 lifesteal, uncommon. Celestial Health, plus 400 health. Pure Mana, plus 225 mana. And Focus Shot, 48 energy penetration. And the last one, Divine Barrier, 66 energy armor. All upgrades, this one. All upgrades. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like the extra mana, especially on order casters like Muriel. single card here. Sinister Wound, plus 12 crit chance. Again, you're looking at your Clary crit builds for this. Greater Barrier, that's good. I need that. I do like I like having at least 2 defensive items on every single one of my decks that I have, if not 3, based on what my opponent is fielding. Okay, if they've got a high amount of melee characters, then you're going to need some physical reduction. If they've got a high amount of energy users, then you're going to need some energy armor. Minor kinetic upgrade, plus 5.5 attack speed. A Chronovore, 5.5%, 5.5 attack speed, 5% cooldown reduction with an extra 2.5% cooldown reduction. It's not too bad. Gifts of the Rains. Gift of the Rains. Mana regen and health regen. With a 2.8 health regen. This might be an early game card. I can see it being used in the jungle to help you go through stuff. It might work well on Chimera, because he definitely needs the mana regen, although it's only 0.3. And Bump Juice, I like this. What a cool card. It's a rare active and it's a 1 cost. Look at this. Instantly restore 85 health upon use. It has 2 charges with a 15-second cooldown. Get out of jail free card there. That would be really good. Who would that work with? Murdoch, he could use that to save himself from getting killed. That would be pretty cool. I should love that name though. Bump Juice. Like it. Restore 85 health. That's really good early game. Only 1 cost. That is perfect. I'm definitely going to be including that in my Murdoch build to stop him getting ganked early game. Hunger Maul. 2.5% lifesteal and 50% crit bonus when fully upgraded. I see people using this on Chimera. I'm not a big fan of the Chimera lifesteal build, but it is there if you want it. Just tend to find that with Chimera, if you get kited or if you get stunned, or if you use your ultimate which stuns you as a Chimera, your lifesteal is just completely useless, so you're stacking stats that just don't help you. Okay, so be very much aware of that with the Chimera and the lifesteal build. Zealous Wounds, plus 12% crit for an order. For an order hero, that's pretty good. Crit Grey, I think is a thing at the moment. Crit Grey, running around smashing people's faces in. A lot of crit. Spark, 0.6 mana regen. Heart of the Apex, plus 100 health, and when you fully upgrade this, plus 50% crit bonus. Yeah, if you got a growth hero that you want to do some crit on, this would be pretty good for you. I might do a Chimera crit build at some point. It would be worth it because of his insane attack speed when he uses his square. You're going to get more procs because you instantly get 5 really fast attacks. So a crit build might really work on Chimera. Bud of the Changeling. Bud of the Changeling, a rare passive. Ooh, I like this. 100 health, 75 mana, and it's a unique passive of Wild Poison. Increase all healing received by 100%, including health regen and lifesteal. So this is a stain card if you know your opponent is using a poisoned card. There are no heroes that do poison damage, as far as I'm aware. So this is a purely a situational card. So I can't see it making it in many decks yet. But we do still have the epics to take a look at, and I do believe the epics haven't been released yet. So there may be some epics that you know that are certainly going to be used by certain heroes, which may make the poison defense cards that we've got more viable. But at the moment, it certainly isn't in the meta. Beastmaster Skis, pretty good for farming on all your junglers. Chimera, Rampage, Kalari, getting that extra 15 damage to jungle minions, as well as enabling you to take the harvesters. Harvesters are very important, guys. You get a lot of experience from taking over a harvester. Dire Pierce, 48 penetration, crit chance, more crit chance, major wound, 9% crit, and the Lantern of the Spring. Physical energy penetration, physical armor, and cooldown reduction. I use this on Muriel. Again, if you're a caster, I like having physical armor. You're less likely in team fights. You're less likely to get hit by ranged if you're a ranged yourself. You're more likely to get rushed down by melee attackers. So I like to have that physical armor just to stop that from happening, so my team can turn on them and take them out. There was a Fae game that I played yesterday, and I had something like 156 physical armor, and the Rampage jumped at me, ignored all my team, went straight for me and started hitting me in the face. He was managing to do, I think, about 5 damage a hit because of the amount of physical armor that I had, and I just stood there and nuked him to Kingdom Come, which was fantastic. 5 packs left. Here we go. Beta health, beta health, beta health, 400 health. Nice simple one there. Don't have this one. Megavolt Pylon. Plus 75 mana, plus 0.3 regen, and it has a unique active of restore 10 mana for each nearby unit. Okay, so this is potentially good if you need mana and you are in the middle of 2 creep waves, because that can be 10 units, which is obviously 100 mana. Fairly useful ish, maybe. Can't think of anyone that would work on though. Maybe later. Beta barrier, 66 energy armor. That's good. I do need this for my Chimera build. He's lacking in barrier for his defenses. Rustbreaker, common passive, plus 13 physical damage, 16 penetration. Once fully upgraded, you get an extra 6.5 physical damage on top of that. Standard. See this a lot in a Grux build. Grux building those things. Perfect Spark, uncommon upgrade, 1.2 mana regen. Stalkers Key. Okay, this is one of those ones that I use in my Kalari build for when I need to jungle and collect harvesters. Okay, you get your 2.5 lifesteal and plus 8 health regen when you attack a basic minion, a jungle minion even. It just gives you sustain in a jungle. I will remove all of my starting items. I will get myself a Stalkers Key, and I'll get myself some kind of speed item, so that you can deal a lot more damage in the jungle, and that's a good way to jungle with Kalari. Beta health again, plus 400 health. Vicious Kinetic, uncommon upgrade. They're lying. This is not uncommon. This is the third one I've had now in just this pack opening. Beta upgrade again. A Fierce Chrono, 7.5% cooldown reduction. I don't believe I have one of these. That's nice. Nice card to have. 3 cards left. Everglass. I do not have this. 5% cooldown reduction. Unique active for 6 seconds. On hit with ability, gain 280 max movement speed for 6 seconds. So that's a good chase down card, or a good escape card. Hit with an ability. I don't understand what that means. Could you, as a Muriel, turn around, just pop your bubble, which means they've been hit by it, and then you've got an extra 280 maximum speed to get away? Is that how that works? Or does it have to be a projectile? For example, phase, circle ability. Would you have to turn around and hit him in the face with that? If it is just with any ability hitting the opponent, then that's pretty good for casters to be able to create that gap distance that they may need to either survive, or just to kind of stay out of the range of a melee hero. So like you get jumped by a Chimera, you manage to get away, but then he uses his gap closer to get on top of you. You could just hit him in the face with your bubble and then run away 280 speed, because there's no way he's catching up with you on that. So that could be very good for escape for ordered casters. Or this might be good for Grey, assuming that his square ability, which does the whirlwind, counts as an ability hit, and if it does, then you can quite easily chase down your opponents, and the cooldown reduction would be really good for his ultimate. You can get some good ideas there, guys. Good ideas. Basic Spark, 0.3 mana regen. Circlet of Mana, 100 health, and unique passive grants you 0.9 mana regen to nearby allies. Does that give it to you as well? Greater Barrier, plus 66 energy armor. Spiked Bone Plate, 22 physical armor, 6.5 physical damage, fully upgraded at 13 physical damage. That is good. I would put that in my Chimera build. I would get rid of the breastplate and I would put that in, just generally because I could fill this up with armor slots, physical armor, and it would allow me to do more damage. Would mean missing out on the 100 health that it gives you, but my build has 1300 health, so I think I can 3500 health, so I think I could lose 100 health in order to gain the 16, 17, 18, 19.5 damage. That's quite good. 2 packs left. Sinister Wound, again, crit chance. Vicious Kinetic, 4th one, boys. 4th one, uncommon. Right, you need to get rid of the un there. Black Blood Virus. Black Blood Virus. Yeah. Kalari crit build. Get yourself a little bit of lifesteal in there. You can quite easily pop this to 20%. if she's critting for anywhere between 4 to 600. Obviously, if you get the lifesteal up to 20%, 400, that's 80 health that you're regenning per crit. So that's quite useful on crit builds. Chronovore, already got one of those. This pack already. And a Fierce Chrono. Second one I've got. Last pack, here we go. Here we go, guys. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Heal. Hunger Mole. Already spoken about that. About the Chimera lifesteal builds. Don't like them. Do not like them, guys. Do not do it. Do not do it. Major Wound. 9% crit chance. Magna Lens. Third one in this pack opening. A Hinder Beast. Okay. Whilst carrying the red buff on hit with a basic attack, slows targets by 5% for 1.5 seconds. Okay. Fairly. I like the unique passive. Again, it would be great for a Chimera or a Crux to stop people from running away from them. If you've got the red buff, and most people do, the problem is the plus 100 health. This you will only be able to put health upgrades on this, which there are other cards which would be worth it. The unique passive does not make this card viable by itself, just with the health buff, because you got a card there that you're carrying just for a slow, which is only giving you a health buff. It might be like a transition, like if you want to gank early on, and you know you're going to have the red buff. It only costs 3 points. Just chuck that in so that you can gank early, slowing them down for 5% when you're hitting them. That could work if you wanted to build a gank build for someone like Grux. Grux is pretty good at ganking. You could also do the same for Chimera as well. That would work. So yeah, early gank build. I wouldn't bother slotting this. I wouldn't bother slotting this because I would have this on early game and then replace it late game. So that might find its way into some of my decks there. Okay. No more packs. No more packs, guys. That is the end of it. Well, thank you very much for watching. That was the card opening 20 packs version 2. And I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.